Good morning, boys and girls. It's time for the Cap Guy show starring the Cap Guy and JT. That's me in Oklahoma. Now, here's the Cap Guy. Good morning, everybody. I wanted to show you something real quick. I opened up to set up this morning for this video, and you go into your Google and your news feed, and the first thing I see is this. This is just your basic news feed, and it's where I go to select my stuff to put it up here on the dashboard. But then I see this ad from eBay. I'm like, shop your favorite team apparel. Hey, that looks like a shirt I just sold recently. I've had that for a while. Oh, wait a minute. That's mine. There's a light. There's the window. There's a couple of pictures. I'm like, oh my goodness. They used my picture. I may not be TikTok famous, or TikTok famous. Maybe I am TikTok famous. No, I'm not. I may not be YouTube famous, but I'm definitely eBay famous. My goodness. And they used a picture that ain't even that good. I don't profess to be the best picture taker in the world either. I'm not one of those people that thinks that the picture sells the item. It's the item that people want, and a lot of it's because of memories or whatever. And you'll see as you go through my pictures, I'm trying to do a better job with white backgrounds, or at least on the thing, or wood, or a black canvas that I have. But some people just go crazy with pictures and lights and everything. And the people that I follow on YouTube, I usually do more sales than they do as far as number of sales. Now, Gemini Thrift, she's got more items than I do. She's got over 6,000 items on eBay. I don't know how she keeps up with that, because I've got 2,300 plus, and it's hard to keep up with that, and I could probably add another 2,000 to it if I really got serious about my death pile and all the Hot Wheels and the movies and DVDs and CDs and things that I haven't even listed yet. If I went specifically and wasn't lotting things up, I could really get some serious numbers. But I don't know if I want to get into those kind of numbers unless you're selling. And right now, especially in this time, I'm just not sure that's a good idea to be pushing it out there. But in saying that, yesterday I had technically 13 sales. Actually, I had more than that. I'm waiting on 3 people to pay me. And I know one of them probably won't. He's in Argentina, and I've already got a mark out to, fight the thing, or not fight it, but after 48 hours, it's an unpaid item case, and I doubt he's going to pay it. It's a weather radio, and it just doesn't look like that's going to happen. But that's okay. I'll relist it, and we're getting into storm season. Somebody's going to want it. Then the other thing I'm waiting on payment on is if you remember my video last week, I sold a charger cord for an Epson printer scanner that I had the whole thing for $51 on eBay. And the guy in England wanted just the cord, and he paid me $51 for just the cord. So I decided to go ahead and sell the scanner without a cord, put it on for $23.40, and needless to say, got a bid. I accidentally put it on an auction, so it's going through that process. Well, it's done, and I'm waiting on that person to pay me, but it's going to cost a little bit to ship it because it's heavy. And I've sent him a couple of notes too, and reminders, and I do send out reminders after a day if you don't pay me. I initially try to send out messages where I contact the buyer, thanking them for the purchase, especially if it's in the evening. If you pay me tonight, it will ship first thing in the morning. I do ship fast. Otherwise, it may ship the next day. But I hadn't heard nothing from him. And then a cell phone is part of a lot I bought back at the end of February. I sold it. And I guess he did send me a message back and said he'll pay me tomorrow. So I'm good. Like I said, I had 13 technically, but I counted one of them, that hockey puck, yesterday, so I won't cover it in my numbers, and I won't show it again. But I did sell 12 yesterday, and then I've already sold 3 today. So needless to say, it's still rocking along. I don't know if it's boredom at home or what, but you'll see in the diversity of the products or the items that I've got on here that it's all over the board. And then you'll also see the pictures, and look at the pictures. I mean, Some are better than others. Again, I'm not sure if that's what sells the item. I mean, obviously it helps to have a quality picture. And I try to get all the angles of whatever it is, whether it's a ball cap or shoes or whatever. The one thing that I learned early on was on clothing, make sure on shirts that you're taking the armpit to armpit measurements. I was doing that and the top to bottom. I don't always do the top to bottom anymore, but when you don't do it, that's the questions you get is, hey, what's the armpit to armpit? What's the length? And or on jeans, making sure you got the inseam in there because a lot of them have the waist, especially women's pants. They'll have the number 32, but no inseam. So make sure you put that in there. You're going to get questions, and then you got to go dig it out and measure it to try to sell it. So we'll get into the numbers. And I can't get over the fact that my picture is on eBay ad on the main Google account. But anyway, I'll get off that. And it wasn't even that great a shirt as a Red Sox shirt. This I bought last Saturday. I've sold some other things out of this sale already. The other day I sold a Hartford Whalers cap. I paid $1 a piece. This guy had a bunch of caps, and I grabbed this one and didn't know if it had a lot of value. It's NHRA, the Hot Rod Association, O'Reilly Auto Parts. It's a flame design cap. Paid $1 for it. Actually paid $26 for a lot of stuff, but that's what he was asking for the caps, so it might have been a little bit less than that when it was all said and done. But anyway, I sold it for $22 plus shipping, so I will take that, and I'm on 2 pages, so I have to go back to look at my profits on this stuff. On the O'Reilly, I made $19.25 when it was all said and done. The next item, and I've got a bunch of these. I bought these last summer, and it ain't just Florida. I got Auburn, I got A&M, I got Texas, I got a bunch of them, Alabama, Arkansas, and a lot of them are reversible caps, and you'll see here. I'll show you the pictures. Not too penny. I paid $1 a piece for these. They're brand new with tags. The guy that I got them from had them in a storage unit, and he bought the whole company that was going out of business. And I thought, well, I can make some money on these. So I had them initially for $15 and didn't sell any. And I've got them down to $9.25. And I actually made an offer of, I think, $8.75 on this one. I did, but I had $1 in it. So when it was all said and done, I made $3.50 off of it. And I'm just trying to move them because I've sold a few, but not many. And I don't know why, because they are nice hats. This I paid $0.25 for at a yard sale, or actually it was a guy that cleans out storage lockers. Had a bunch of these, and I paid $5 for one of them. The rest of them I gave $0.25 a piece, and I got about 10 of them. This one is Nap Time Home Interiors and Gifts. It's a mice sleeping type deal, and anyway, it's a little ceramic mouse knick-knack, and sold it for $10.50 plus shipping. And I made $11.50 off this when it was all said and done, because I actually made some on the shipping. I got that in a 7x7 6 box. Then I sold one of my handy, steady, sell all the time items. Knife set, $27.89, had $3.25 invested. So when it was said and done, I made $21.50, and I've got about 29 of these left. This is another cap I got, a Goodyear Racing. Got this at the bins, 18 cents invested, $10 sale, plus shipping. Again, when it was all said and done, I made $9.50. This I bought at Goodwill, just south of me, on the day it opened, a week ago Thursday, and paid $5.35 for it, and had looked it up, and it wasn't worth a whole lot, but it was worth enough for me to pick it up. And it's just a Optimus amplifier, and sold it for $24.40 plus shipping, and made $15 off of it. And I'll take that. These are Brighton sunglasses. I got these down at the bins, about $0.25 invested, and They're, let's see if I can find the design. Yeah, there they are. Kind of a tiger or leopard, not tiger, but leopard looking print on them. And they got the little bling on the sides. And again, you can see my picture taken. I'm just on a white background. It's nothing fancy. Sold them for $28 with free shipping. So I made about $20 off these. The next I paid, I'm thinking I got this at a yard sale or I got this at the bins because I do find this stuff. I think I bought it at a yard sale or an estate sale. Paid $1 for it. I remember that. So that's why it just jogged my memory. Sold it for $9.99 plus shipping. It said medium mail, but it was only 13 cents more to go go first class and stuff like this. I did put it in a hard CD case. I've got some blank ones, and I put it in that, and then I put it in a padded envelope, and I also wrapped it in bubble wrap. So they went first class, and I lost 13 cents on shipping, but I do that on that kind of stuff. So again, when it was all said and done, I made $7. Holy smoke, another set of knives. I sold another set of knives yesterday, and I love selling them. I make $21.50 off this one as well. $27.89 with $3.25 invested plus shipping. This one is a North Face, and it's a nice cap. I got it down at the bins, cleaned it up a little bit. Actually, did I get this at the bins? Yeah, I think I did. 18 cents. And again, you can find some quality caps at the bins. It's just amazing the stuff I find. But this one, I did sell it for $18.99. And on this one, it's staying here in the city I live in. Now, the guy lives probably, I don't know, 8-10 miles from me, but north of the city I live in. But that's the first time I've seen that. And if it wasn't for the coronavirus, I'd probably just hand deliver it as a gesture. But since this is going on, I don't think anybody wants somebody at their door they don't know. And so I won't do that. And then sold this USB dual preamp. I bought this back at the end of January in a thrift store. And that's where I met my buddy David that follows me and sells on eBay as well. And I paid up for this a little bit. I paid $18.50 for it. And it looked like it comped around $50. So I bought it, and I did free shipping just to try to move it. And lo and behold, I moved it. And I didn't make a lot on it. I made $15.50 after it was said and done. But again, anytime I make $15 off something, I'm good. And then the last thing I sold late last night was this Roy Williams Dallas Cowboy jersey. It's a medium. It's going to far west Texas. And it's screen printed, nothing fancy about it. But because it's got the stars and they're actually stitched on, it's a nice jersey. If it was my size, I'd say I'd keep it, but Roy Williams played for the Sooners, and I'm not a Sooner fan. I'm a Longhorn, so I couldn't do that anyway. And once a Sooner, he's always a Sooner. I don't care where he plays, even though I'm a Dallas fan. Sold it for $20.39 with shipping, and I paid $5.35 for it at a Goodwill, $13.50 profit. So the numbers off of all that were, go back and find my piece of paper I just had. Here it is. Got to put my glasses back on. 12 items. Cost of goods was $41.38. Total sales yesterday was $255.91, and I'll take that. And the profit was $172.25. And again, in the times we're in, I'm looking at all those gifts with a smiley on my face, because those aren't days that you're going to have during the week a lot of times. And again, I've already got a couple today, so who knows how this is going to go. I'm going to run to the post office. I'll come back, and then I'll do some more stuff around here. I'm going to try to not go out and mingle too much, because that's what you're not supposed to do. And I'm going to listen to the experts. I've got plenty of supplies and food and things, and I did take my mom, who's elderly, some things yesterday, and she makes me laugh because I said, "Mom, what are some of the necessities that you need, or I used the word, what word did I use? I said I can't even remember now, but it was basically the staples, the things that are going to get you through if we can't get out of the house for a long time. And first thing she said was, "I need some of them ding dongs, and I need some Oreo cookies and some Lay's potato chips." And I said, "Mom, that's not staples. I'm talking about stuff that's gonna sustain you." And she said, "Well, those will. Those are my essentials." And I was like, "Okay, Mom, I'm gonna bring those, but I'm bringing you some other stuff." So she got some other things as well. But it's just funny when that's the first thing out of my mom's mouth, and she's 77 and love her to death, but it's just funny when she tells me I need ding dongs and Oreo cookies and Lay's potato chips, and I'm like, yeah, that's not a nutritious, sustaining meal. Even if you're eating ramen noodles, I'd be better than that, or potted meat or whatever. I know that's not good for you, but hey, it's sustaining, okay? And I got a bunch of it, as old JT will tell you. He sure does. Got 20 cans. See? So it is what it is. Hopefully this thing again gets over soon. If y'all got questions or comments, please note them below, and like and subscribe and share my channel. I wished it would grow like my eBay ad. And y'all have a great day. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Again, I make a video every day, come rain or shine, come or high water, I'm here. So tune in. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.